My life looked like that at one point. I hit rock bottom and I felt like a failure every day. I gave into every cheap dopamine possible, but after a few months of struggling to climb back up, I finally had control of my life again. If you're also going through life like him, I want to show you how you can get out of your rut and finally take back control of your life again. Step 1. Clean up yourself. When our life begins to fall apart, so does our environment. Messy room, unclean dishes, dirty clothes. The space we occupy is usually a reflection of ourselves. If your room is disordered and looks like a mess, it usually means that your current life is also a mess right now. If you fail to take care of your space, it means you fail to take care of yourself as well. So your breath starts to stink and your body starts to reek of the smell of rotten fish. If you can't take care of yourself on the most basic level, how do you expect to actually take back control of your life? So get up and start to clean your space, and you'll actually feel like you're slowly building your life back together. Then go and improve on your hygiene. Brush your teeth, have a nice shower, put on deodorant, smell good and feel good. Treat yourself with respect. Being clean and feeling fresh can boost your self-esteem over time. You're basically telling yourself that you're someone worth taking care of. Step 2. Figure out who you want to become. There's a reason why most of us choose to use the same 4 apps for hours while rotting in bed all day. It's not because we're lazy. It's because we don't have a mission or a purpose to work towards that pushes us out of bed every morning. When we lack a goal or direction in life, we allow ourselves to be pushed around by life, hoping to get lucky and end up somewhere we want. But usually, we just end back in a rut. To have a sense of direction in life, you need 2 things. First, figure out the person you ultimately want to become and the person you want to be proud of. What does the person look like? The things they do and don't do on a daily basis, the type of life they have, and the things they tell themselves. Write this person down on a piece of paper in as much detail as possible. We want to create a new identity for ourselves, because your current identity right now and the things you tell yourself will only hold you back from improving. Second, write down 2 to 3 personal goals that could be realistically achieved in 1 to 2 years. In the past, I've tried writing multiple different goals that covered all areas of my life, but these goals always faded away because I was getting lost in the sheer amount of goals I set for myself, and it was just impossible to put all of my attention to all of them. But when I just stuck to 2 to 3 goals, it became a lot easier to prioritize and I had a clearer sense of direction. When you have these 2 written down, stick it on your wall so you are constantly reminded of the transformational journey you are on. Step 3. Do the next small habit. Once you have the ideal person you want to be and the 2 to 3 goals you want to achieve, it's time to finally take action. You need to ask yourself, what is the next smallest habit you can build that will move you closer to your goals and the person you want to be? The reason we want to take small steps is because we want this process to be as easy and as painless as possible. Most people fail to take action because all they think about is the long and grueling journey up ahead. They try to eliminate all the bad habits at once and flood their days with hard productive tasks, but they just end up getting burnt out and giving up. Trust me, I've been there before. Instead, just focus on the next 1 to 2 small habits you need to build. For example, if you want to become a more productive person, try setting an alarm and waking up just 30 minutes earlier than usual, and also not looking at your phone for the first 30 minutes of your day. Once those 2 become a habit, figure out the next habit you need to build in order to get closer to your identity and your goal. Then rinse and repeat. Step 4. Structure your day. When your days are not structured and you don't have a schedule to follow, you'll be stuck wondering what you should do at every minute, constantly making decisions on whether you should go do something productive or go binge on Netflix. But when your day is structured and when you have a schedule to follow, it's a lot easier to stay on track and you have more control over your life because you'll know what you should be doing at each exact moment. At first, you don't have to go military style and plan a crazy strict schedule. For now, just start by writing down 3 tasks you want to complete each day that move you closer to your goals. Write it somewhere where you can physically see and check it off, because the act of finishing and checking off a task gives you a sense of accomplishment and helps you feel like you've won the day. And it doesn't matter how big or small these tasks are, as long as they are pushing you towards the self you are trying to become. Once you get the ball rolling more, you can then start actually creating a schedule for yourself. Step 5. Move your body. Wouldn't you agree that life would be better if we all had a magical pill that could improve your mental clarity, prolong your lifespan, improve your mental and physical energy, increase your overall mood and outlook on life, improve your sleep, and increase your physical attractiveness? Well, that pill is actually real, and it's called exercise. Our human body is built for movement, not sitting on the couch all day. Just like brushing your teeth, exercise should be a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. So pick up those dumbbells, lace up your sneakers, and get your heart pumping. Embrace the movement your body was made for. Step 6. Do what you said you would do. As you're settling into the schedule you made for yourself and start making some progress, the tasks you set yourself to do won't become easy. In fact, they might just become more challenging and more repetitive. There will be times where you don't feel like doing the hard work or putting in the effort. This is where many people get stuck, eventually losing their momentum and slowly slipping back into their old habits. To overcome this, you have to be disciplined and commit to completing the task you set for yourself, even when you don't feel like doing them. How much you put into this world is how much you will get out of it. By completing the task you said you would do, you build trust within yourself. As you trust yourself more, your confidence in yourself grows alongside, making you more likely to reach your goals and less likely to give up. Step 7. Consistency. There will be times when your past bad habits creep back in, and some days you will fall off track. Know that your journey won't be linear, but as long as you keep moving forward and stay consistent, you will always have a chance of success. To the day you die, as long as you're trying, you're not failing. You only become a failure if you stop trying. That means it is impossible to fail if you keep trying every day. Nothing is impossible. Impossible literally reads, I'm possible. It all really starts with you. This is your life. You gotta live it the way you want to. You can achieve anything you put your mind to, but it all starts with you. You are the person in control. People can help you, people can boost you, but if you do nothing for you, nothing is going to change. I hope you've taken something from this video. Subscribe if you're new.